Hi there, Capricorn. Thank you so very much for your patience with this reading. This is your April 2017 reading. Of course, energy is fluid, so it might permeate a little before then and a little after. Nonetheless, Capricorn, I was meditating on your sign before I turned on the camera, and I will say this first. Okay, I had this vision of you getting gardening gloves on, right? And just setting out to a terrain of some sort that you're getting ready to tend. Okay, and so it's sort of like, and what I'm hearing, what I'm feeling is, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's get this going, right? It's like you're getting ready to do something. And it requires you to take a close look at whatever it is that you're getting involved with, that you're getting your hands really almost dirty with, so to speak, okay? You might even be investigating something, okay? I will say that for some of you. Nonetheless, as I was shuffling for you prior to turning on the camera, out popped the Six of Pentacles, upright, the Son of Swords, in somewhat of a horizontal fashion at the base of the Six of Pentacles, with the Son of Pentacles, sorry, the Son of Wands. I said Son of Pentacles, so let's heed that. But Son of Wands leading into the Three of Swords in reverse, Lovely, okay. So the Three of Swords is mirroring the Six of Pentacles with this Son of Wands sort of attaching them at their base. So, absolutely, the Six of Pentacles in line with that concept of growth, okay, that I'm feeling for you. You're harvesting something, you're cultivating something, and you are getting involved in it, you yourself, right? It's like you're not just overseeing something, you're literally, you're getting your gloves on and entering some sort of environment or some kind of Mother of Swords popping out, and it was popped out. It popped out in sort of a horizontal fashion, right beneath the Son of Wands in parallel. Okay, so we will heed this. I do want to pull extra cards for you, of course, right? 1 second though, as a few just popped out. Six of Cups in reverse. Overlaying the Daughter of Wands in reverse. Sorry, Daughter of Swords, but the Daughter of Wands right beneath the Daughter of Swords in reverse as well. 3 in reverse, popping out together as a fan. Off on the right-hand side, closely situated by the Six of Pentacles. So 2 sixes, 2 daughters, 1 son, 1 mother. Lots of characters here. Lots of characters here. Okay. Okay, Capricorn. I, for the past few signs, have been taking the cards as they come, right? Usually I do the Celtic cross, but when they want to pop out, they pop out. So we'll roll with that, all right? The 8 of Pentacles and the 9 of Swords. 8 of Pentacles in reverse, 9 of Swords upright. Right in the center, like literally right overlaying the Son of Wands. I want to pull a few... a number of more cards for you. Let's roll with it. 6 of Wands, overlaying the Moon in reverse. 6 of Wands and the Moon both in reverse. Overlaying the 9 of Cups upright. Overlaying the Mother of Cups upright. Overlaying the Empress upright. Overlaying the 10 of Cups upright. Set that down. Overlaying the 8 of Wands upright, which is overlaying the Daughter of Pentacles in reverse, overlaying the Hermit upright, with the Father of Wands in reverse, and the 4 of Wands upright. 4 of Wands at the base. So, lots going on here, Capricorn. Lots going on. I'm feeling that whatever you're investigating is going to open up like a whole new world in some kind of way. It's almost like, I'm like getting this feeling of an investigation of some sort, an investigator. And it's almost like a CSI kind of feeling. Okay, Capricorn. It's like, I'm having a vision of this scene, right, in a movie where it's like the investigator, right, is sent on scene, on site, and arrives and is somewhat silent, right, about his motives, but knows that he's there to get work done, right? So he arrives on scene, she arrives on scene, they arrive on scene, and they're kind of, right, they're just observing. They are absorbing Capricorn. They are absorbing the cues, the even unspoken cues, okay, that are being heeded to them, right? It's like, imagine an investigator going on site and, right, just, it's almost like, it's like a intuitive even art in some ways, as I feel it in this particular case for you. So intuition is going to be strong. Intuition is going to be strong. It's going to be integral, critical for this stage in your life right now that you're moving into. I'm feeling that it's something that you haven't really done before. It's something that is somewhat of a it's like the investigator knows what will be sort of entailed within this encounter, and yet he has no idea, right? They have no idea. At the same time, it's like there's a mystery, and yet there's a knowing. So the chaos and the order, the unpredictability and the expectation that is somehow characterizing whatever this foray is for you. So whatever it is, Capricorn, I'm feeling that it's something where you kind of know what you're getting into, you kind of know what you're here to do, but the examination and the exploration, the actual act of that, right, the act itself is something new. I feel that the putting on of gloves and this kind of thing, you're almost like, I knew I needed to do this. I knew this was the point that I needed to get to. It's now time. Like, I got to put the gloves on and investigate and see what I'm dealing with, see what I'm working with. Okay, and there's an adamance with which you're doing this. There's a focus with which you're doing this. It's almost like surgery work. Okay, I'm getting that feeling strongly as well. It's like surgery work, Capricorn, right? So whatever that process is for you, right? I feel that you feel it's now time, and it's something that I have not done before, right? Or it's like the time is right. The time is right, Capricorn. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm feeling. I'm getting goosebumps. The time is right. Okay, I feel it strongly for you. So, and it's something where your heart may be racing a little bit. Okay, it's like this. It's like this. Okay, someone who has to do something, right? For, I don't know, like the benefit of the good in some kind of way for someone or whatever it may be, right? They know it's like, I got to do this, right? But it's in that period, it's in that moment where there is a feeling of time, right? Ticking, like, I need to do this now. I know that now is the time, right? The investigator has only so much time on site to make it to the site immediately after whatever happens, right? So to speak. So there is an adrenaline to this, but you must remain calm and focused and centered in whatever it is that you're carrying out. I'm feeling that, and it's very internalized. It's a hermit-like energy. And did the hermit pop out? It did for you. It did pop out for you. So I'm getting strong Virgo vibes. I'm getting strong investigative energy from this card, or rather from the feeling I'm getting in general, okay? Which is, I'm feeling echoed in the hermit card that popped out for you. Nonetheless, Capricorn, it's like whatever this is, right? Imagine like someone who needs to perform a sort of surgery. Okay, I'm thinking about it in this way. I can only imagine, right? Someone who has to perform a surgery and the time is ticking, and the surgeon is under a sort of pressure, but needs to remain focused. Needs to remain focused on what it needs to do, right? It's that kind of feeling. So whatever that may mean for you, Capricorn, right? Heed your own personal intuition with it. I'm feeling, though, that you're getting to the root, to the base, to the bottom of something, okay? Strongly, strongly. And your disposition about it is serious. Your disposition about it is serious, and gloves on hands is also something that I'm getting strongly. So there's some sort of detachment from the process, and yet you are the initiator of it. Okay, if that makes sense, you're in control of it, and yet there is a line of distance between you and the process itself, or whatever it is that you're investigating. Okay, lots of information. Whoa, Capricorn. And you absolutely may be discovering a lot of information, Capricorn, right? And that was coming through. That was coming through. That was coming through as I was shuffling, right after these cards popped out, and that big thick deck that's now dispersed through the spread popped out, and the feeling was that there's going to be a lot that you uncover when you when you take that closer look at whatever it is that you are doing. Okay, Capricorn. Okay, let's okay, let's get right into it. Just like you're going to be doing. That's what I'm feeling, right? Getting right into it. Lots of characters, right? As we said, lots of characters. Lots of characters. But whatever this is, I'm feeling it's a bit undercover. It's a bit undercover. Okay? And the feeling I'm getting as well, Capricorn, is that of, and I'm getting the same vision that I got for, was it Cancer? Was it Virgo? I don't recall exactly. But I'm compelled to hold this stone up. So for whatever this means for some of you, if this means something for some of you, as it relates to who it might relate to, heed that. Nonetheless, right? It's somewhat abstract. So, but I was compelled to say it. So here's the thing, right, Capricorn? Nonetheless, I got the same vision, the same circumstance for another sign, and I believe it was for the April reading. And it was that of almost like, right, someone going up, oh, it was Leo. Okay, someone going about their work. Okay, someone going about their day to day, unsuspecting of what is to come, that is rather sudden, that catches them off guard. And there was this vision of almost like of like a farmer on a farmland, right? That they are tending, and let's say they've been a farmer for however long, right? And they are tending this land. They've tended it for quite some time, and then on site suddenly appear some kind of an investigative team. Like, are you doing what you're supposed to be doing correctly? It's almost like it's like a little bit of an ambush. Okay, that's the feeling I got for Leo. I'm feeling, Capricorn, that it's almost like you're on the other end of that. Okay, Capricorn, you are on the other end of that. Whether it's the same situation or not, or whatever it may be, right? Or the same sort of line of association within that energy that I was feeling for Leo. I'm feeling that what your involvement in the situation is that which is, right, coming in, and you're being called to investigate something, okay? To take a closer look at something. Now, right, if you know a Leo, if you have a Leo ascendant, rising, or moon sign, you may want to check that video out, all right? Nonetheless, it's a very similar feeling to that which I got for the Leo reading. So look, Capricorn, I am feeling, right, that it is undercover in some kind of way. Whatever this is, and whatever you're doing, okay, is you're not directly interacting and involved with the, I'm hearing, perpetrator. It's just coming out. I'm going to say it, whatever that is, right? For you, whatever it means to you, it's like this. Let's say, right? Let's say that farmer. Just using that example, they were accused of something, right? Like, you you distributed your seeds in such a way that blew over to the next thing, and your seeds are something is something is going on with your seeds that is causing some kind of something. Okay, maybe even environmental impact. I don't know, right? And so the farmer gets a sort of suspension, right? That's laid upon his work. It's like maybe his equipment gets confiscated, right? And everything gets put on hold until the matter is investigated fully to see, is the farmer really abiding by the laws, and so forth. Okay, so what I'm feeling for you is like right after the sort of confiscation period where it's impending and there's an investigation underway, that's when a character like you comes in. This is where I'm seeing, where I'm feeling you. You come and you, right, it's like you were sent over. It's like you need to go investigate the land. You're the one who needs to go and take a closer look at the involvements and the environment and the predicament of this farmer and its land. That's where I see you coming in. So you're not directly involved with, let's say, the farmer. It's not like a confrontation. I'm feeling it's not like that. Okay, it's more, it's taking a closer look at the details. Okay, indirectly rather. And I will say this, right, primarily because look at this as the theme for this major deck that flew out. You have the Six of Wands in reverse, the two trees, right? The Moon card in reverse. Both in reverse. The Moon, to begin with, is mysterious, right? It's that investigative sort of energy. It's that following your intuition, right? There's no sort of answer, but there is the guiding force and the navigation of your intuition. So, it's a little bit of poking around in the dark. It's a little bit of poking around in the dark. And the feeling I'm getting with the Six of Wands in reverse alongside it is that whatever, okay, I will say this, whatever this mystery is that you are uncovering, okay, Sherlock Holmes vibes strong here, Capricorn for you. Whatever this mystery is, you are, your investigation is not out in the open, right? So that's like what I was feeling. And the Six of Wands speaks to that transformation of the uncovering, the uprooting of whatever the answer is that you find. I'm feeling you're expecting to find an answer. You're expecting to understand something. There's something in particular, you know in a way what you're searching for. You know what you're going there to do, again, right? I'm feeling that strongly. But the whole process by which you are seeking out this answer is greatly done incognito, okay? I'm feeling this feeling with the Six of Wands. It's like, this is like, I'm feeling like a clump of dirt, right? I'm feeling like dirt. I'm feeling earth. Earth is like something very strong here for you, okay? Nature and earth, okay? And you are Capricorn, right? Earth element. So whatever it means for you, take it like that, right? I'm feeling it will be different for all of you nonetheless. I'm feeling this is like, you know, when you dig up, you're digging something up and the dirt is flying out everywhere, but what you find, the answer, that treasure, that nugget, right, that you're trying to disclose in some way, that whole process, right, is underway, one, underway, and two, done again, right, beneath the surface. And perhaps this is also much internalized. This digging is perhaps internalized, right? So in the deep inner part of your psyche, Capricorn, it can absolutely apply in that way as well. Okay. Nonetheless, beneath the Moon, you have the Nine of Cups. So there's a tremendous anticipation for what you will find. Okay, you have invested a lot of yourself emotionally within whatever this case is. Okay, and it's right. You have a Moon at the top of this Nine of Cups. Take a look at that, and right beneath that Moon card, Moon. This is something that you are investing yourself emotionally in greatly, greatly. I'm hearing like in the interim, in the meantime, right? It's like, and again, you expect to find something, but you don't exactly know what that is going to be. It's kind of like a birth, right? It's kind of like a birth. It's like, I know that the baby's coming. I know what a baby is. I know I'm going to have a baby, but whether it's going to be a boy or a girl or otherwise, or is it going to be more like me or like my, right? My partner, right? It's like, you don't have those exact sort of knowings. All right. That's what I'm feeling. It's sort of like. Now, beneath the Nine of Cups, you have the Mother of Cups over, so motioning over to the Empress. And the Empress is overlaying the Ten of Cups. 3 Cups cards in a row, Capricorn. Significant, significant. 1, the closing out of a cycle. The ultimate expression of all truths of this 9 of Cups, right, that preceded this trio. So look at this. 9, 10 of Cups. It's the closing out. It's the coming together. It's the final answer. It's the release. It's the release point. And it's the outward expression, right? Where this is very much internalized. This is very much an undercurrent of expression. We then see the externalization of whatever this process has been, okay, that's been undergoing. Now, the Mother of Cups can be someone. I'm feeling this is not exactly you. I'm feeling this is someone, but again, take it as you will, right? I'm feeling it may be different for everyone. Mother of Cups is an individual who understands the capacity of whatever the situation is in some way, and is perhaps consoling you, is even giving you some sort of counsel, some sort of guidance as to when this can be a birth. I will say this, Capricorn, this absolutely can be a birth, right? This absolutely can be a birth. Empress is very fertile energy, right? It's almost like this. It's like the Mother of Cups is whoever that individual is before, right? Someone gives birth, that they heed the guidance and the counsel of, right? Like, how am I going to go into labor, right? How does it work? Once I have the baby, right? How does that work? Is it called a midwife? I'm not sure, right? Whoever that is, it's like, it's a wise energy. It's a very wise energy. It's a very nurturing energy. It's an energy that that consoles you in a way. Like they somehow satiate a part of whatever this mystery is. Okay, so strong, mothering, earth energy. Again, right? It can also be your own. It could also be your own. Nonetheless, the Empress, right? The Empress and the Ten of Cups. It's almost like this is the breaking of the womb, right? It's like that feeling, okay, where it's all coming out. It's all natural. It's all it's flowing. There's a flowing feeling to this card. Whatever this look, it's like whatever this is, right? It's like, you know that it's not, this moon is not just going to be one more cup and it's going to look like this with just one more cup. It's like all of these cups have been contributing to not just a similar situation, if this is making sense for some of you, but one that is the capacity is far different, and the environment is far different, and the meaning of whatever this conclusion of a cycle is much different than what it has been, right? It's not just one more cup. It's like that one more cup overtips everything, and out it comes. Out it comes. I'm feeling that. I'm hearing that. So whatever this may mean for you, okay? It's flowing water. I'm feeling that very strongly for you. Flowing water. So there's a significant reference to the element of earth as well, and that which is natural, the natural course of things, the natural flow of things. The Empress, right? I'm feeling that this embodies you in some way, your capacity within this new world, once you know what you know, Okay, once you know what you know, there is a sense of groundedness with this. So again, someone may be coming in to guide you through this process until you reach the final sort of culminating point of whatever this process has been for you. That's greatly emotional, greatly emotional. Now, okay, let's move forward into the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands upright, overlaying the Daughter of Pentacles in reverse, overlaying the Hermit upright. Okay, Capricorn. Let me tune in here 1 second. 1 second. There's a little bit of anxiety about whatever this this change is that's coming up. There is a little bit of anxiety, and that could be speaking to the counsel that you're bringing in. It can be your own propensity, though. Again, remember that, right? It could just be your own compassionate, nurturing sort of disposition it's that self-talk, right? That self-talk that's pushing you through whatever this process is. However, it's like this, Capricorn. It's like whatever this answer is, whatever this final point is, now is a preparation stage for it. Okay? I'm getting that. Now is the preparation stage for it. It's almost like, right, if this is a birth, for example, the example would be preparing for the birth. Once you are officially, right, the mother in a way, right? So that's sort of how I'm seeing it as well. Nonetheless, it's interesting, Capricorn, because we have the Ten of Cups, right, overlaying the Eight of Wands, which are both sort of, they have a circularity to their nature. Take a look at them together. Both incorporating color. And the color that that marks this lightning bolt strike is that of the same that we see on the Ten of Cups card. So, what's interesting though is that the Eight of Wands comes in after the Ten of Cups. So, what I'm seeing is that this lightning bolt is a concentration of whatever this energy is. Whatever you find out, Capricorn, whatever this culminating point is, whatever you discover is going to cause you to change your ways. Change your ways. Whatever this is, it's like, and listen, right? If you're investigating something, this is like an example that I'm feeling. If you're investigating something, Capricorn, okay? It's like whatever you uncover, it's like, it's going to be a geyser, okay, for you. That may even, I will say it like this. Okay, there's a lot of anticipation, right, with whatever this is that you're trying to figure out, that you're trying to uncover. And it's like, as you're searching for this answer, right, so the whole time, again, there's that adrenaline, the blood is pumping in your veins. And so you're like, oh, I know, I'm going to find the answer. What is this answer, right? And meanwhile, that energy is building and building and building. And once you find that answer, right, it's like volcanic. It's volcanic. And that answer, the meaning of what that answer is for you, is going to cause you to make such a grand transformation in your life, Capricorn. It's going to change so much about you. It's going to change so much about your life, about your environment, and the way that you choose, the way that you decide. This is all in your hands. This is all you're doing, right? This unexpected event, this unexpected change, which usually this card speaks to, is all your own doing, Capricorn. You're in charge of this. And it's not going to be the sort of thing that's like, now that I have this information, how do I want to go about it? It's like, no, it's going to be so instinctive and so immediate. It's like, nothing can stop you. It's like a Pluto energy. It's like a Pluto attack. Like, this is the energy of this card that I'm feeling for you right now. Okay, and it's like Mars. It's like Pluto. It's like all this. It's very impulsive. Very impulsive, but it's almost like, right, as impulsive as it is, it was brought to this point of impulsivity by way of a prolonged period of time, right? An intense rumination, again, like, right? The repression of whatever this process even has been in the interim has been under wraps, right? Was not, so it's like bottle off, cap off of the champagne bottle. Okay, and the champagne doesn't, right, consciously think of when the top, right, comes flying off. I'm gonna shoot up, and I'm gonna do it at this speed, and right, ready, set, go. I'm not ready. Hold on. Okay, now I'm ready. Go. It's like there's no time to even think about what you're gonna do. It's like it's gonna be so immediate, okay, and so overflowing. But it's going to have a positive impact, I'm feeling. This is a very positive impact. A very positive impact. And it's like you are going to take matters into your own hands, and a situation that previously, I'm getting chills, Capricorn, whatever this is, it's like, roar, like, I don't even know, right? It's like, I feel you're not going to even expect it. You're not going to even be able to fathom the reaction you're going to have. Right? It's like that. It's like that. Now, Libra. I got a similar sort of, not exactly, but I got a similar subset of this sort of energy for Libra. Libra was going to be placed into a situation, it seemed, that was somewhat unexpected, right? And they got the 8 of Wands. So if you know Libra, if you have a Libra rising, ascendant, or moon sign, but I'm feeling it's more if you know a Libra or a Libra archetype of a person, someone who has a lot of Libra in their chart, you may want to check that video out, as I'm feeling there could be crossover. Nonetheless, right, this is a very significant turning point for you, okay? Now, beneath that, Daughter of Pentacles in reverse, Hermit upright. Daughter of Pentacles is looking over at the scene here, the 8 of Wands. Look at these two characters, right? These two cards. It's like, what I'm feeling, the color, look at the color on this lightning bolt, again, right, is the same as this rainbow that otherwise would have loomed ahead over this this baby deer, the Daughter of Pentacles. So there is a the impact, okay, of whatever this answer is permeating and affecting, like running water, okay, different aspects of your life, and maybe even decisions that you were considering making. And if this is, I'm feeling for some of you, this may be you, this may be a previous sort of plan that you were thinking to put into place that you're now, right, you're like, now that I know what I know, hell no, like, it's that kind of feeling, right? Like, no, like, I need to change my, I need to reroute, right? It's like realizing that the navigation has been sending you in the wrong direction or something like that, right? Not necessarily, but something like that, where you're like, well, definitely going in the wrong direction. Now I need to reroute it. That's the feeling I'm getting. And now, if this is not your own propensity, if this is not you, and maybe a project that you were thinking to embark upon, okay, that is entrepreneurial, that is independent, and otherwise, it's like the Daughter of Pentacles, Capricorn, could be someone else, okay, who is somewhat involved in the situation and is not expecting whatever change you have come out to make. Okay, now, Daughter of Pentacles, the energy I'm getting is that this is sort of Libra's energy for their April reading, okay? So it's sort of like, she's like, not expecting. She was like, I thought that this lightning bolt was going to be a rainbow, right? Like, I thought that that's how it, I thought that that's how it was going, right? To go down. There's a, do you know what there is? There's like a little bit of a Mercury retrograde feeling here. Venus retrograde, Mercury retrograde, where, right, if you're not too familiar with that period of time, it's like usually situations and conversations and people can be not as they first appear, right? It's sort of like that mismatch, that misunderstanding, right? Misheard what you said, thought it was totally something different. Like, whoa, shock factor once I realized the truth of the matter or otherwise. So, Daughter of Pentacles is unsuspecting of this change, okay? And there's some sort of major like confusion, okay? I'm feeling also confusion, like she does not see it coming. They do not see it coming, whatever this is, and their line of thinking was in a completely different universe, world, and they also may just be thinking differently than you. Also, it's like there's a mismatch of not a mismatch, but just not seeing eye to eye, seeing things on different levels, okay? So now, beneath the Daughter of Pentacles is the Hermit. Okay, so what I'm feeling for you, Capricorn, is I'm feeling like this is your energy, okay? I'm feeling like it's like the calm after the storm. It's the calm after the storm. After all of this pandemonium. It was like a pandemonium, right? After all of this whole saga takes place in a way. It's like, I need to just be alone. I need time to introspect. I need time to collect myself. I need time to gather, right? I need time to go within. It's a quiet time. It's a quiet time where there's a lot of noise and a lot of commotion and the storm and the lightning and the, right? And it's like you need to retreat. You need time to retreat. And this may be right in the home. It may be in the home. And think of it kind of like, it could even be, right? Like I'm going to give the same example. Someone who just gives birth, right? After they give birth and the whole thing happens and everyone's at the hospital and like, oh my God, look at the baby, it's so cute, you're so beautiful, you know, like all that. Then the mother needs to go home. Needs to go home and just have that moment of repose, like to gather herself in a way. Okay. So it's interesting because we're going from internalization of energy and resources, right, and expression, to sudden outburst, expression of energy, and then back, right, to this harmonization, right, the recalibration even of self. That is, again, very internalized, very internalized. So, and it's almost like, right, also, I'll give another example. Someone who finds something out that is just like, immediate reaction is like shock, okay, let's say, and they're like, I can't talk about this right now. I can't respond to the situation. I can't answer it. I can't give. Whoa. Okay, did you see that? Daughter of Pentacles. This energy can absolutely be you, Capricorn, as well. Okay, this energy can be you as well, but this can also be the other individual's energy. It's sort of like whatever this is, whatever this changes that comes into play, is gonna like throw either you or someone else off their saddle a little bit, right? It's gonna be a little bit like unsettling, and it's almost like the feeling I'm getting, Capricorn, is it's like this. It's like, so I'm seeing this. Someone is in a room. Okay, someone is in a room. And you find something out, you run into the room, you're like, you say something, okay, you say something that is like an outburst of expression of truth or something, but there's a lot of energy going on there, and you don't even directly address whatever this individual is, whatever this energy is directly, but it's just by way it's felt. So if this is a person, right, they're like watching you do this whole whole change, and then you you, without even looking at them directly in the eye, you just brush by them, and it's almost like they spin, right, by way of your motion and your even emotion. So what I'm feeling is like this energy is spinning out of control a little bit. So take it as you will. If it's you, or if it's a project that you were thinking of starting, or it was a perception that you had of something, right? Whatever it is, it's like set, it's cast to the side. And what's taking precedence, right? You just kind of storm off. I'm seeing you like storm off, and like I need a moment. Like I need a moment to take everything into consideration. This whole process, all of it, right? I need to take all of this time and energy and effort into a more internalized state, okay, where I can digest it all right? Okay, so where we were seeing before, there was an investigative sort of energy with a purpose. We're now seeing that this investigative energy, still Virgo's card, very investigative, is now without a direct line of purpose, just more like sitting on the dock of the bay, right? Looking out at sea with no real sort of intent, like what am I going to find at sea? What am I going to see on the horizon? It's like, I just need to sit at the dock of the bay and absorb, right? Absorb. And it could be emotional for you, Capricorn. I'm feeling that, okay? It could be emotional for you. Father of Wands in reverse, overlaying the Four of Wands. Let me tune in 1 second. This can be an individual. This can be your own propensity, okay? And I will say this, right? Whatever this, it's like, look at this hermit, right? It has this light just above its shell. It's like, this is the light, this is the knowledge, this is the knowing that you now have. And it's like you're now seeing everything, your whole life, maybe even in a different light, given this newfound knowledge. So whatever that light is, right, whatever that knowledge is, whatever that answer is, if this is you, requires of you to change the way that you I'm hearing exert your will. Okay. Exert your will. There is Capricorn. Okay. So we're seeing fire, right, on both of these cards. The Hermit up top, where it's the rumination of light, knowledge, understanding, newfound understanding. The Father of Wands in reverse is the ultimate wielder of fire, right? Take a look. The ultimate, right, expression of the fire element in the deck, aside from the major arcana, of course. But, right, it's like, I'm feeling that it's like, this may be a propensity within you, especially if you have a lot of fire in your chart, right? But Capricorn, it's like, whatever this energy is now needed to be rechanneled in a different way, okay? It's like this. The Hermit, right? It's like this, Capricorn. Yes, Capricorn. It's like this. It's like this. The Hermit is ruminating on the concept, the abstraction, the theory of this light that I'm feeling is a projection of you, a side of you, maybe your fire element, how you exert that side of yourself, okay? Fire, passion, drive, okay? Take it as you will. It may be different for all of you, absolutely, right? The Father of Wands is like the application, the real life, sort of real world application of that concept of fire. So where you're now taking the time to think deeply about, right? Like, now that I know this, whoa, like, so how do I want to move forward, right? What does this mean? Like, there's a lot of like, what does this mean? What does this mean for me as an individual, maybe using this element in some kind of way? How can I channel this element now in this way or in other ways? It's making you even question, like, what is the meaning of that? Capricorn, right? It's like, what even is, let's say this flame represents love, let's just say, as another example. You're here thinking, what is love? Right? Sitting at the dock of that bay, looking out at the horizon, what is love? Like, what even is that to me? Right? And realizing that your reality is what you create it to be. Love is what you make it to be, how you perceive it. So, right? It's like you're realizing that that's in your hands. That's in your hands. Even if you feel that something that happened perhaps was not, but still, it's all you feel. It's all a matter. You're realizing it's all coming together for you now. It's like everything. It's now. I understand now, right, that everything is a matter of perception, to some degree. So that is causing you to reshape, reform, and re-channel the way that you even exert this side of yourself, right? Father of Wands. Fire, passion, drive, impulse, okay, physical exertion, strong Mars energy, right? But take it as you will. This could be another individual. So this rumination, right, could be regarding this individual, someone with a lot of fire, okay, someone who's very passionate. So it's like you could be thinking, right? It's like what you're thinking about regards the actuality of your relation with this person, and what this now would mean for between you and this person. Okay? Now, the Four of Wands at the base of this deck, I'm feeling by way of this meditative sort of state is an aha moment that's going to come for you, where you have absolute clarity, okay? Absolute clarity, not because you have the clarity of the answer and the algorithm and the calculative answer, right? But the clarity of even concept, right? It's like the clarity that comes by way of realizing, wait a second, right? Like, let's say you've been riding down this road, this curvy road in this forest for so long, and you're like, are we going the right way? Something doesn't feel right. Like, am I? It's like, maybe we should check the GPS. Well, maybe I'll just keep driving and see, like, right? Do I seem to be approaching where I'm meant to be going? But then finally, like, once and for all, right? You're like, let me pull over and get my GPS out and make sure that I'm going in the right direction, right? It's been like 5 hours that I'm driving like this. And so you pull out your GPS, I've been going in the wrong way the whole time. Oh my goodness, right? It's like that moment, which could even be sort of the energy that we're feeling here. And you're like, oh man, like, okay, well, now I need to reroute. And so part of that now knowing is yes, like a frustration, like I'm like gonna be late wherever I need to go, or I quote unquote wasted time, right? But there's no such thing as wasted time also, right? It's like everything, there's a reason for everything. Divine timing, right? As you may believe in it, as you may call it, however you may call it. I feel very much at play here for you in always, right? But the Four of Wands, it's again that feeling of, now where do I go? Now that I know I was going the wrong direction, let me reroute it correctly this time. And that was the wrong direction. Okay, I'm feeling. And now, right, it's like, it all makes sense now. Oh, I got it. I needed to take that one road and then make that line. No, I know, I get it. Okay, and then you set off and you go. That's the feeling I'm getting. So there's a rebound. There's a major rebound, and it's going to be profound for you. It's going to be profound for you. Whatever this is, it's going to reshape, right? The concept, the conceptualization of this path for you, which may have been a convoluted road to maneuver until this point, perhaps, okay? And again, right, like it's that first, it's the conceptualization of, I needed to do it this way, I needed to do it that way. I now realize, like, what is love and what am I and what are we here for? And something like that, right? And so the Four of Wands is like more general, and it's, again, not that specific answer of, like, I need to know, right? The answer to this algebraic equation, right? It's not, I'm feeling it's not like that. So it's going to be a reshaping of your mind and your perception of your world. So let's get to the other energies here. This is like, I'm feeling this is like the very nucleus of what is happening for you, Capricorn, during this period of time, and everything else is sort of peripheral energy, okay? At the forefront of your mind, maybe this analysis paralysis, feeling like you just are gonna, like, you feel so lost, okay? And there's a lot going on, and perhaps there's a lot of commotion, conversations, different viewpoints that you are considering within this process. I'm feeling, though, that it's like it's in the investigative stage. That's what I'm feeling for you, okay? And it may require you to put everything on hold as it regards your daily life. Okay, so whatever this is, the Eight of Pentacles, whatever this may be speaking to, right? Day in, day out, job, work, whatever we contribute to that that we feel will bring about a long-term sense of stability and groundedness, finances, career, daily life, is almost like time to put this on hold, right? And that sends you into a period of like thinking, but it's like a little bit analysis paralysis, okay? So that could be coming in around the, I'm feeling like it's in the investigative stage, okay? The Nine of Cups, the Nine of Swords, and did we have an 8? An 8, an 8. We did have an 8. We did have an 8. The Eight of Wands. So, 8 and 9 is an interplay here for you, and so it's a bit of a sequence, right? That's going on here. It there's a dissemination of information that's happening. Okay. Now let me move over here. Six of Pentacles upright. The growth of something at the base, right? Son of Wands. Son of Wands. What is mirroring the 6 is a 3. Very interesting. The 3 of Swords. So, they're linked at their base by the horizontally laid Son of Wands. Son of Wands, you have a Father of Wands. They may absolutely be related in some way. There's a binding force here, okay, who is related to the situation. It may just be your own propensity, though, absolutely. All right, Capricorn. Again, depending on how you interpreted the Father of Wands, interpret the Son of Wands in a similar fashion, I believe, but take it as you will. 3 and 6. I'm feeling that whatever this, okay, this investigation regards, it's again that farm life feeling, okay? It's like taking a look at this crop here, the growth of this crop. and seeing what comprises this. It's like it looks like a certain plant, but we got to look at the seeds. Time to uproot the plant. Let's take a look at those roots, right? What is the DNA of that seed, so to speak? It's like something like that, right? And you're searching for truth. You're searching for truth. You want to uproot the truth, and you also want to uproot any sort of binding that you have to the situation that you may feel is a little bit, it's like you want to know where you stand with something, okay, Capricorn? That's what you want to know. You want to know, is there something in this plant? It's almost like unsuspecting. It's like, is it too good to be true? I'm feeling you're thinking that, Capricorn, about this, right? You're like, this growth. Is there, who's behind this? Who's behind this? And that's what I feel is like you are thinking strongly about. The Son of Wands at the base. Like, the Son of Wands is the root of this plant. That's what I'm getting. And it's almost like what you're doing, take a look here, Capricorn. This is very deep, very deep. What you're doing here is, you see this plant, you're like, I'm going to take a close look at that plant, right? I'm not just going to take it at face value for what it looks like. I'm going to get to the root of it. I'm going to uproot this plant, dig it out, see what its foundation is. What is the foundation of this plant? Okay? And it's almost like the rabbit hole. Okay? It's almost like Alice in Wonderland. Okay? It's almost like Narnia. Okay? It's like that. Going through that closet that then transports you into the other world. And that's where we find the Three of Swords in reverse. So it's like you take this route, you see beyond what you see. Okay, that's how I'm seeing it. You're trying to read between the lines. You investigate the root of the issue, which brings you out into this other form of existence of seeing this. Okay, otherwise, this otherwise fruitful situation, right? That appears to be fruitful. So I'm feeling it's going to be very different for all of you. Take it as you will, right? As you perceive it. But there's some sort of truth that you're hoping to seek out by means of this investigation. The Son of Wands at the base, there could be an individual who, again, right, is related to the Father of Wands who, or again, this could just simply be the same energy that's being echoed within the spread of the Father of Wands, okay? So, individual that is who you in a way know this plant belongs to, okay? That you're trying to, yes, understand more about this individual perhaps, or just more about how they even planted the plant, so to speak. Okay. Because I will also say this, you may be considering getting involved with whatever situation this is, and you're like, before I do that, I want to make sure, right? It's like when you're about to buy a house, Capricorn, and you need to check everything, right? The foundation and everything to make sure it's like, are there any leaks? How's the status of the earth beneath it? Is it stable, right? Yes, so before you sign on the dotted line, right? I'm getting that kind of feeling with this as well. Before you sign on the dotted line, this is impending energy. So make sure, right? Make sure that you investigate whatever this land is, and also whoever is associated with it. This could even be like the salesperson, maybe, who's involved with whatever this is. Okay, like that's an example. That's an example of how it may be playing out for you. I will also say this, Capricorn, remember that it is Venus retrograde, okay, and it is going to soon be Mercury retrograde in April. So it's heated, right, by the majority, that it's not the best time to invest in a really major expenditure of some kind, usually, right? Again, take it as you will, as your intuition suggests to you. But Just a thought to throw out there, okay? Look at this. Mother of Swords, right beneath the Son of Wands, in that same sort of horizontally laid fashion. There's a parallel, and it's almost like this is a deeper layer. This is a deeper layer. I'm getting even like a concrete feeling from this. So if we're talking about earth, we're talking about foundation, we're talking about maybe even the structure of a house, I don't know, right? The Mother of Swords, I want to say this, right? This is what I want to say. If this is sort of like, before I bind myself into this contract, I want to make sure that whatever this is, it's on stable grounds. I want to, right? So before you sign on the dotted line about whatever it is that you're thinking of doing, take the time to investigate, okay? That's what I'm feeling as well. It's foundations and so on. Now, and it's motivations, I will say that as well. The Mother of Swords is parallel to the Son of Wands. It's almost like if this is the root, these are the roots of this plant. This is like, it's like the layer beneath that, okay, of earth or otherwise. So again, I feel like it's going to be different for all of you. Take it as you will, Capricorn. But this could be an individual who is influencing the Son of Wands. I will also say that. Almost like in the subconscious that the Son of Wands may not even realize is there, but it's just the, is sort of providing that, the influence of an ideology even. Okay. Okay, and I want to get to these three cards here. Daughter of Wands, Daughter of Swords, and the Six of Cups, all three in reverse. And it's off on the corner on the right-hand side, what seems to be sort of in a more future context. So, again, we're seeing the concept of uprooting this big tree, right? Look at this. Generally, it's right side up. It's a big tree with colorful roots in its base and 6 cups, 3 on either side. There's a concept of balance here, right, that we're taking a close look at. And it's thinking about, well, this tree, right? Okay, yes, it looks like a big tree. It looks like a plant. Let's turn it right side up or upside down and take a look at the roots yet again, okay? So, and I'm getting this, Capricorn, water. Water and earth are two elements that are involved in whatever maybe this investigation is. Thinking about earth, thinking about water. Those two elements and how they interact with one another. If this is land, right? If this is like making sure that a home is stable before you buy it. It's like that kind of thing, okay? It's that kind of thing. Nonetheless, right? It doesn't have to be that at all. I'm just compelled to say that. I'm going to say it. 6 of Cups in reverse, and it can also be shown as sort of an example, right, of how the elements work together in general. So water and earth, right, they form mud, okay? And so the water is necessary to feed this tree. But it's almost like you want to take a very close look at what kind of water, right, was this tree nourished with? What was that water? Was it clean water? Was it dirty water? Was it filtered water? What was it, right? It's like, I'm even getting like a chemical vibe, okay? Because look, the roots on this tree are very colorful, okay? It's almost like M&M colorful. It's almost like, I don't want to say that word, right? It's almost like, it's like vibrant, and I don't usually get this feeling with this card at all whatsoever, right? But with this card I am, so take a close look at that if that means something for you, Capricorn, okay? There's an emphasis on naturality. And we have a lot of Cups cards. Emphasis on water, emphasis on water. And just take a look at this 10 of Cups card as well. Take a look at this 10 of Cups card as well. Lots of color here. So whatever this understanding and this knowing is that you come about could pertain to the 6 of Cups situation of investigation yet again. Now, Daughter of Swords in reverse, Daughter of Wands, 2 daughters that may be associated or helping you make this investigation come through. Daughter of Swords, someone who's very intellectual. Daughter of Wands, someone who is more of like a take charge sort of personality, okay? Whereas Daughter of Swords is more kind of the bookworm. The Daughter of Wands is like, has the initiative, the drive, is like the face and the front of it all, is the guiding force, the momentum, the push, the pull. So, but they are in reverse. So, two things, Capricorn. These can be two individuals that are associated with whatever this situation is, or these two individuals could be helping you, again, undercover, incognito. So, Capricorn, it seems like this is serious. This is like, I'm telling you, like a Sherlock Holmes kind of, right? Kind of reading. And, you know, I will say this, when I pick, this has happened twice for you just now. When I pick this deck up, right, I just happen to look at the bottom, and the Ace of Cups, okay, is what catches my eye, and it caught my eye twice, so I'm compelled to say it. What awaits you, Capricorn, is a renewal of emotions, and absolutely so, because it's overlaying the 8. The 8. And the 8 of Cups is like glued to the card beneath it. So let us see what that is about. Okay. 8 of Cups upright, 2 of Swords upright as well. 2 of Swords, 2 of Swords. Feeling in your gut, there's something that I don't know. There's something that I feel, but that I don't know. I can't put my finger on it, but it has to do with this situation that is emotionally dissatisfying, that may involve many different people, right? Discord, strife of some kind. And you're like, you know what? I'm ready for a new beginning. I'm ready to rise above whatever this has been for me. And it may have also regarded your finances and your career. But what is beneath this, whoa, Capricorn, is a portal to a whole new world. Okay, wow, right? This is significant. This is significant. So whatever this turnaround is going to lead you into a completely new direction. It's like that 8 of Wands feeling, that 8 of Wands card, right? The shake-up. And the world lies beneath the 3 of Wands. So, Capricorn, right? It's not going to be as you expect, but it's going to just spin you, in a completely new direction, all right? Thank you so much, Capricorn, for tuning in. I hope this reading was helpful for you. Feel free to check your ascendant, rising, or moon sign as well, as oftentimes those will provide you with further insights into your situation. For example, I know that I resonate a lot with my moon, even more than my sun, so oftentimes. So feel free to check it out. If you don't know your signs, though, you can click the link below in the description box that I provide, and that will compute your signs for you, all right? So thank you so much again, Capricorn. Have a beautiful March and April, and I will see you soon. Bye.